What's good, people? What are you subscribers saying? Arsenal versus Crystal Palace tomorrow, 2 p.m. kickoff at the Emirates. London derby. This is a big one. This is going to be electric. Crystal Palace are in a great run of form in the Premier League. You know, they were the longest unbeaten team in the Premier League this season. They literally took it to Liverpool differently recently, and it's really opened everyone's eyes. I think Palace opened everyone's eyes that Liverpool were there for the taking. Mateta is scoring goals left, right and centre. I think he scored a hat-trick last week. Even Eddie's chipping in. Sar's chipping in. Mark Gay is actually defending for his life, getting assists for England. This Palace team means business. They're in Europe, Conference League against, they're playing, was it Larnaca? Iron Upper. That's all I know about Larnaca, bud. What's it called? Nissy Beach and that. Come on, all my old school man them know about Nissy Beach and them ones there. But yeah, Crystal Palace looking good. I'll be honest with you, I'm worried. I'm not going in, even after the win against the win in Europe the other night against Atletico Madrid. I'm not going into this one confident. I'm not. Palace are a good side. They played well. Yes, they're only 8th in the Premier League. I say only. To me, that's top. That's top. You know, there isn't many teams that are consistently performing well this season. Palace are one of them. They're in Europe. They won the FA Cup last season. We've got to take this team seriously. They're a big side now. We know that the Premier League's not going to give us easy games anymore. The Premier League is very unpredictable. Yes, it's the best league in the world, but it's so unpredictable. You don't know what's going to happen. You saw with Liverpool versus Burnley. I watched the game. Liverpool versus Burnley. Liverpool got a penalty right at the end. So lucky. And this is Burnley. You don't know what's going to happen, man. So yeah, Palace. Eddie's going to be up for this. If he plays, that is. I don't think he's going to start. He doesn't normally start. However, Eze is going to be up for this as well. So yeah, it's got a lot of little niggles in there, a lot of ex-players. So it's going to be an interesting one. The only thing that probably fills me with a little bit of confidence with this matchup is the fact that we haven't lost to Crystal Palace in a long time. Probably like maybe like three and a half years. What was the score last time we played them? Did we draw with Palace last time? I know we beat them in the, was it the FA? No, it wasn't the FA Cup, it was the League Cup. Jesus got the Jesus got the hat-trick. Eddie scored a header against us, I remember that. We still beat them though. I think we beat them in the league as well. I want to say 3-0. We definitely battered them 5-something as well. I remember, yeah, we mashed them up. So, albeit, let me just double check actually. So I don't want to give you the wrong information. But yeah, I feel like we've got a good run against Palace the last few years. Okay, here we go. We drew 2 last season and we beat them 5-1. There we go. I knew we scored 5. I said we scored 5, right? 5-1 victory. Yeah, Jesus got 2. Havertz, Martinelli and Rice. Sar scored. We beat them in the League Cup. Yep. 3. Yeah, Jesus hat-trick. I said that. And Eddie scored. I remember Eddie scoring because I think it was Eddie's first goal of the season. Something crazy. Yeah, we beat them 5-0 as well. Beat them 1-0. So I haven't lost to Palace in 1, 2, 3 seasons. It kind of makes you feel, oh, you know, we haven't lost to Palace. We're in form. We're the bigger club. We've got the better squad. We should beat them. But this is where the Premier League throws in the spanner in the works. Because teams like Palace will come there to try and, I can't get my words out. Teams like Palace will come to the Emirates in order to make sure they get a result. Let's have a look at their previous games. I want to see what was the score. So yeah, this is the thing. They beat West Ham. I mean, West Ham are dreadful at the minute. Absolutely awful. They beat Palace 3-0. Sorry, that was last season. No, hold on, that was this season. Yeah, they beat Palace 3-0. Drew Sunderland at home. Shouldn't have drawn that. 0-0. Beat West Ham. Beat Liverpool. Beat Dynamo Kiev. Then lost to West Ham away 2-1. And then drew with Bournemouth. So, I mean, they're happy to concede goals at home. Let's just have that right. There's definitely going to be goals. They're conceding goals away as well. They're rarely keeping a clean sheet. They've kept 2 this season. So there's definitely going to be goals scored. I personally think our lineup would be similar to what it was on Tuesday. I would like to, I called this out in my previous video on here that I want to see. In fact, let's do if I was Mikel Arteta, this is the 11 I would choose. Raya in goal and Skelly on the left. I want to see Lewis Skelly on the left. I think he deserves to play on the left. I don't think that, I don't think he deserves not to play on the left. And the reason I'm saying that is because of what he did last season for us. Forget this season. What he did, he stepped up as an 18-year-old a kid, and played one of the biggest sides in the country, in Europe even, in the top 10 side in Europe, stepped up, and then we're just because Calafiori's not injured, we're gonna dash him to the side. I don't think that's right. Skelly's good enough. He showed people are gassed about what happened on Tuesday, the run past 4 or 5 players and then the ball through to Martinelli. But we've seen this before. He's such a good defender. I feel like he has to start left back. He's one of our own. England's first choice left back. He needs to be Arsenal's first choice left back. I just don't think we're gonna, for me, since Ashley Cole, we haven't seen a better English left back at Arsenal. It's facts. He is their man. He is our left back. Period. It's not even debatable. Right back, I really want to see Benny White back. I'm not saying Timber's not great, but I miss Benny White and Saka. I miss Ben White and Saka on the link up. But I'm happy to have Timber play. So the right back position for me, just get Timber in there. Centre back, Saliba and Gabriel. Yeah, Saliba and Gabriel. Mascara's good, but yeah, let's keep them two. So, I mean, Gabriel's having a right flipping great season at the minute since the dive against the dive at Newcastle. Yeah, it was Newcastle, St James's Park when he did that stupid dive, man. Since then, he's been great. Midfield, can I say Eze? Eze has to go in there first for me. He's a name on the team sheet I want to see on there first now. I think he's a number 10. He's our number 10. Again, one of our own. He should be playing every game. I want to see something a bit different. I want to see Declan Rice in the 6th position. And then I want to see Wanyeri. I said it. I want to see Wanyeri. He brought him in the game on Tuesday, but I feel like Wanyeri needs minutes. I feel like if he gets enough minutes, he's the type of player that people will be saying, why has he not been playing before? We saw what he did when he was filling for Saka, scored a few amazing goals, made some great runs, great assists. I think he should be in the team. At least getting a 20-25 minute run out or starting. I really do, man. So yeah, I would like to see Wanyeri, Eze and Rice in midfield. And the reason I say that is because Eze and Wanyeri don't need to play a full 90 minutes. They can come off 65, 70 minutes. We can bring in Zubimendi. We can bring in Mourinho. I know Odegaard's out still. But we've got other players we can bring in. Then we don't have to worry about that anymore. And even to a certain degree, Dalman can play. Dalman's actually a number 10. I heard his dad talk about it. Dalman's a number 10. He's not a right wing. He's not a right winger. He's a number 10. So throw Dalman in the centre. See what happens. He starts twisting and brocking up, man. All of a sudden, people will be like, oh my God, he needs to play as well. And Mikel Arteta's got another problem on his hands. It's almost like the squad's too good now. But yeah, that's my midfield. And then my attackers, forwards, Saka on the right, Martinelli on the left, Gyökeres through the middle. I'm hearing Noni Madueke is back in training. That's great news. I think he might be back I'm not sure if he'll be back next week or not. Let's see. Let's see how the training goes. Because you never know. Sometimes he might even be on the subs bench on Sunday and have a little run out. But it'd be interesting to see where he plays when he comes back. Because obviously when he started, Saka was injured. And then when he came back in the transition, he got injured. We haven't had Saka and Noni Madueke both fully fit, both playing. I feel like they can both play on both wings. It's just a matter of who's better on which wing. Can they switch it up? Could they rotate halfway through the game? Saka goes to the left, Madueke comes to the right. We don't know, man. Gyökeres got 2 goals. Great to see. Let's see if he can keep up the form. Like I said, I'll say it again. I feel like Gyökeres is a 1 in 3 striker for this season only. After that, I feel like he's going to really progress and it's going to be 2 goals every 3 games. I think he's going to be unstoppable. But for this season, 1 every 3 games, and 1 in 3 is great. That ratio, the amount of games they're playing, 1 in 3 is tremendous. He scored 2 against Atletico Madrid. If he gets 1 against Palace, then that's better than 1 in 3. That'd be 15 goals in the Premier. 1 in 3, by the way, is in the Premier League. So roughly around 15 to 18 goals this season. His first season in the Premier League, and apparently he was going to be a flop. Not like Benjamin Tesco, you get me? Hasn't flopped. But I'm tired of this whole narrative that players are flopped and it's not even 10 games in yet. Let's get halfway through the season and see what go on. At least get to Christmas. Sesko, Bueno, Isak, Verts, people ain't firing. Gyökeres is still scoring. And I don't even think that he's fully clicked yet. I don't think Eze's clicked yet. I don't think Zubimendi's fully clicked. But I mean, Zubimendi scored an absolute screamer. Crazy volley. But I don't think the team's fully clicked. And they're still trying to find and piece together and work out how each other really play. And once they do click and those clogs are moving in the right direction, it's going to be scary, really scary. And we're going to see a lot more low blocks. More low blocks this season than we did last season. like, are Palace going to come and just set up a low block? Are people coming to the Emirates? We saw City, Man City, big Pep Guardiola setting up low blocks, taking off strikers. So we're going to see this a lot more often. My score prediction for Sunday, Arsenal versus Palace, 2 p.m. kickoff. I love a 2 p.m. kickoff. Get the footy on. Bosh. As soon as that's done, roast dinner. Can't beat it, mate. That's what Sundays are about. I'm going to predict Sunday, against Palace. Palace have definitely got a goal in the Mateta up against Gabriel and Saliba. I think he's going to cause them an absolute nightmare, I'm not going to lie. He will score at least one. My score predictions are sometimes right, sometimes wrong. I'm going to go with a 3-1 Arsenal. I think Mateta's going to cause enough problems to create space so Palace will score a goal. And they are good enough. Let's have it right. We're not playing some little man team, we're playing Crystal Palace. They've been scoring goals. I think they've scored in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, last 6 matches they've scored a goal. There's only one game they haven't again. That was against Sunderland. No, what happened? I didn't watch that game against Sunderland. I'm not sure what happened in that game. However, they're not a little man team. 3-1 Arsenal. I think Gyökeres will get one. I think Eze will probably get one. Yeah, Gyökeres, Eze. I think Gyökeres might get 2. And Eze get 1. I think, 3-1 Arsenal. That's my score prediction for Sunday's game. As always, I will see you after the game. Apologies for those who tuned in after the Atletico Madrid game. My son's very ill. I wasn't able to do a video. But yeah, I'll be back Sunday, straight after the game, for my match reaction. And I'm pretty sure it should be a good one. Let me know what your score predictions are in the comments. Who do you think is going to win? Arsenal or Palace? Who's going to score? Big up the subscribers, big up the followers, big up the non-followers. I see you. Peace.